It's Nika. Welcome to Nika Knows. Do I have something to share? You know I do. I always got something to share. What do I want to share about? Hey, let's talk about spirit animals. Okay, so on my journey, I have been highly communicated with through the spirit, through the animals, bugs. One day I seen a ladybug and a cucumber beetle. Two cucumber beetles, which look like long ladybugs. Had to check it out. I wrote a whole piece about it. Maybe I'll read it and insert in a video now that I know how to edit. Anyways, I look up the cucumber beetle. What's the spiritual meaning of the cucumber beetle? Like, just Google it and go with your spirit. Like, things gonna come up and you gonna know what you need to pay attention to. You know, it's like when somebody say, or like, well, I won't use that example. Say somebody say, yeah, cause some people park their cars with the wheels turned, and I don't know why they do that. You know who they talk about? And that's kind of an obvious thing. But I'm trying to think of like something that's more okay, let's be real. I got a real example, okay? Angel numbers. Alright, so I see 333 a lot. There was a time in my life where I was seeing 333 a lot. Whenever I saw it, I was happy. This is, like the gates are open, the ascended masters on the earth, like who they met, Jesus, Gandhi, like these miraculous kind of people, these extra special people who actually walk the earth, right? So it's like, make your wish. The gates are open. The ascended masters are listening. These people who got a direct line to God are listening. So what's up? And then at one point I was seeing it, but I wasn't getting it, and I wasn't looking it up either. I wasn't like on Google looking it up, or trying to channel what Hagar, what do you mean by 333? Because I had seen it so often and read so many different meanings that all kind of tied to what I just explained. And then I was seeing it, but I wasn't really feeling the meaning that I was used to. So I would look it up and I would still kind of see the same meaning. Or I would only see the same things that I saw. So like if I go to Google, they highlighted in purple, you already read this article type thing, So I'm like, what is going on? I wake up at 3:33 in the morning. You heard me? Wake up at 3:33 in the morning. Got some stuff on my mind. I can't really figure out what it is, but I know the universe is trying to tell me something that I'm not receiving. So I'm like, what's up? How about I go look with the intention of trying to find something different? And this particular article has a list of reasons, and most of them do, right? But this one has a list of reasons, and one of the reasons was, this is Nika Knows, y'all. I'm being honest with y'all. Share this with people who need this. This is not a channel where I'm trying to get 1 million people to like these videos. This is a channel where the people who's supposed to see this video are supposed to see this video. So I'm telling y'all some personal stuff, you know what I'm saying? But please do subscribe. I need subscribers so that the YouTube algorithm can know that this is a channel that exists. However, things are divinely guided. The video will get to the people it's supposed to get to. What I'm saying, I guess I'm just letting you know that I'm a little sensitive. I feel like I'm about to share some stuff that I hope I don't regret, and I won't, because God is good. So I'm looking at the 333, and it says a new baby is coming, and that baby will be loved just as much as you, or just as much as my child, or probably just as much as you, or something. And I ain't gonna lie, y'all went bananas. I did not like that message. You know, I was separated from my daughter's father. Not married, just like we wasn't together. And you know, my daughter we was at a point where we was kind of switching between households. You know, like the co-parenting thing. And I think I had found out that the baby, that the girl was pregnant. And she was 5 months. And I was 5 months when I had my baby premature. So it was very triggering and everything. So all that finding out happened like probably weeks before. But I think that I knew that there was a baby on the way. And then Spirit, who I love and trust and who loved me and who is like my best friend and like my damn near my only friend, right? Spirit guys, you know, these are who, you know, I trust more in the spirit world than in people. And many of you may be that way too, you know, especially if, I mean, anyway, so, you know, you don't get these mental diagnoses and stuff like that and be the perfect social butterfly. You know what I'm saying? You be having some things, right? Or not the perfect social butterfly, but the perfect match for being a friend. So you don't really have friends like that. Am I going too far? Maybe, I don't know, but there are no mistakes. So anyway, the spirit guides, the angels, the angel numbers, all of them, they are my friends. And these friends who know very well how I feel about my daughter's father having a child, bringing another child into this world. When our child who is immune compromised, who is wasn't yet diagnosed autistic, who you know, she was premature. She had a lot of conditions, like heart, lung, brain kind of conditions, and she's fine. She's well. She had a lot of surgeries and stuff like that, and she is good, walking, talking, playing, singing, doing her thing, letting you know how she feel. You know, she's 4 now. This is when she was just probably about to become 2. And the universe is telling me that this new baby, is going to be loved just as much as I was loved. I don't want to hear that. I didn't want to hear that. At the time, just being honest, I did not want to hear that. I don't want to hear nothing about this child. You know, like, and I did a song, what I wound up doing, and I guess the title of this video is going to be changed, of course. That's how it happened. Because I'm definitely telling you about this one time. Alright, so what wound up happening was I was so disturbed by this. I got up, I got in my car, I went to the lake, which is where I feel most connected and able to communicate with the spirit world. With the lake, you know, lake was like my friend, my dear friend, and it still is. I don't want to say the lake it, but I don't want to say the lake she, he, her, you know, like, I'll just say the lake. The lake still is my friend. And I went bananas. I went to the lake. I was screaming. I was hollering. It's 3 in the morning. The police can come get me loud. No, I ain't trying to deal with the police. And I did text some people to, you know, to see if they would meet me out there. Like my cousin and a guy who was like a really good fan of me. And, you know, like, and then somebody who, I text like 3 people to, you know, ask them if they would meet me out there if they was up. Because I'm out here and I need to be out here right now. And I'm just like, why would you send me this message? Why would you give me a child I can't take care of? Why would, you know, X, Y, Z, and then my help, you take my help, and my help is taking care of another child. And, you know, like, you know, just going crazy. Like, why would you come tell me this in the first place? I don't want to hear this. I don't care about this child. That's how I was feeling. This is my honest feelings, y'all. I'm not super proud about it, but it's the truth. And somebody might need to hear this. I don't But the reason why I was talking about this, I brought up that story to explain how when you get a sign, you don't always know what the sign. When you get a sign, you're gonna know that it's a sign. And even if you get that sign again, you're going to know if the meaning of that sign has changed or not. And depending on how you find out, like I say, I'm a Google girl. I will Google. I figure it out that way. But you may be a dreamer. It may come through your dreams. You may say, God, I don't know what that means. Let me go to sleep. Let me wake up and let me go to sleep and give me the message, because I keep saying it and I'm dreaming it, or someone came and confirmed it to me, but I don't really feel like it's it. So I'm gonna go to sleep and dream. Give me the message in a dream so I can know what it is. So and that's just to say there's so many ways that you can get this information. I'm a Google, but there is a vision. When I was younger, I could actually see things. Also, spirits can come to me, more so when I was younger in terms of giving me information. But I've been on medication, all of those spiritual channels, have been tainted. And you may say, well, that's not possible. But all I know is I used to could see and I used to have spirits and things like that. And now it's not that way. The universe communicates with me in different ways now. So when the message comes to you, you're gonna know it's for you. You're gonna have a second look or something. Yeah. So I guess that's a little story about, my experience with receiving messages from the universe that are not direct. And I don't even know what I initially said this video was going to be about. What I was going to try to do was give you some information on the animals and numbers of things that I've seen. And I guess, I can. So I was seeing a mockingbird. The mockingbird came to tell me what I got from seeing the mockingbird was you might have to fight for your family. Fight for your family. You may have to attack a person. You may have to attack a person for your family and be aggressive. And that's okay. You need to sing. Just start singing. Open your mouth and sing, period. I got that from the mockingbird. These... what you call that? Mole crickets came. I don't remember what it said, but it was like dead on. Like I never even knew a mole cricket exists, and the thing just was like walking my path. And whatever I found, I looked it up, and it was spot on my situation. What else? So I seen and I've actually seen, so when I seen the cucumber bugs and the ladybug, the ladybug was without spots, right? So that was awesome to find that has to do with true love and stuff like that. And I've been seeing a lot of tarot readings about true love and stuff like that. So I'm like, ooh, like I'm totally open and ready for that. Please and thank you. And I'm all smiling and excited because I actually seen another ladybug without spots that was on my door the other day, and so when I seen the cucumber bugs, that probably was like 2 or 3 weeks ago, and just like yesterday or the day before, I seen the ladybug on my door, and that's exciting. So I looked up the cucumber beetle or bug, and there was like everything bad about it. Like everything was like, how you kill a cucumber beetle? How did it? It's a pest that, be in your garden, just like the ladybug be in your garden. But people love the ladybugs because the ladybugs are helpful to the garden. The cucumber beetle, I guess, will like mess up your flowers, eat your flowers, like some stuff like that. So people didn't like it. So I'm really trying to find a spiritual meaning, right? Like I want Google to show me the spiritual meaning, but I could not find it, period. So I said, okay, well, let me look up the ladybug. So I look up the ladybug, and it's all a complete opposite. It is beauty and love, and I mean, they got spiritual meanings, they got real life meaning, they got anatomy of the ladybug. I mean, like, just everything. They got spotted ladybug, non-spotted ladybug, like everything, right? And so I felt like, I'm like going like, well, what is this? And y'all, the story of how I came upon this beetle, like, you would have to, like, I'm a find a way. I really been thinking about trying to put my writings up, because I write a lot, and I actually wrote this down. And whenever I put it somewhere, I'll tell you. But it's an interesting story. I'll put it in the comments where you can find that piece of writing. However, so I'm looking at these cucumber beetle and ladybug on this rock on a beach, or a beachy part of the lake. And like, this is not their habitat. There's no flowers around. It's just a rock that's on the sand. And they're just there. So I know that this is for me to see, right? I was walking. I needed to be by a rock for what I was doing. And I picked out a rock as I was walking. They had many rocks. And the one rock that I picked had these bugs on it. And after I noticed these bugs was on there, I'm looking to the other rocks. And after I got finished too, I'm like seriously looking to find out, like, why, are they other bugs? Like, why was I attracted to this one particular rock? Like, that's how I know. That's how you know. It's just gonna happen like that. That's how you know the sign is for you. That's how you know it's significant. That's how you know. And I felt, and I couldn't find the information, so I got the impression, I felt like Spirit was telling me, you interpret this, like, this is your test, this is your chance, like, you're moving into, I've been getting kind of messages, and I hope I don't sound too crazy, but whatever, you come into crazy. This is a crazy channel, okay? I accept that. All right, so I feel like Spirit is like molding me through many reasons, many signs, many symbols, many people saying it, many channels are saying I'm being molded into like a priest, or I'm being molded into like a person who will start using their spiritual abilities to help people. So this is your test. This is your time to try to interpret this, right? So what I got is in a story. Should I say it? All right, I'm gonna say it. What I got was, I had just recently, out the blue, for whatever reason, talked to my ex. It was a reason, but I don't remember what it was. And my ex became my ex. The greater reason for why he became my ex, or the straw that broke the camel's back, was because he was doing things that people who I would consider are doing bad things, or things that can get you sent to jail, was doing. So he was around those people, and he may not have been doing what those people was doing, but he was with them people. And like, I can't be risking my life and happiness and possibly having a child for you, and and then you wound up in jail for one reason or another. Especially how they slinging people in jail in Louisiana. Like, like, you ain't even got to do nothing. You going to jail. Like, just because they need to fill up the jail. So, of all the things, that was the thing. It's like, you rolling with the best. They got good stuff that bring good to the garden. They got stuff that damage the garden. I like my garden. You know what I'm saying? So they had that, right? But then they had the ladybug. And it's like, the ladybug, it's like maybe he's the ladybug? He would hate to hear that. However, but it's like, he's the ladybug. he really is a special being. He's a special person. He is an amazing person. And that's not to say that the people who look like the pest to me aren't amazing people. But I can see a difference. And maybe it's because I know him. And maybe it's because he actually is a really different person. I really believe he's a very special person. Special kind of being. Like just a being. And there's a mosquito in here. And so what I gathered from all of that, what I took from seeing the cucumber beetles and the ladybug on a rock, on a beach, out of the elements, you know, he also had just gotten out of jail, like a year prior. You know, like what I got was that damn, what did I get? I got all this information and I felt like I needed to apply it to our relationship. And I got a different light on him, a different perspective. Instead of only feeling like, yeah, I wasn't gonna waste my time with you, I had to dismiss you and you know, like you out there wilding and you ain't caring about me and stuff like that. I was also able to be like, I realized, you know, you not even in your element yet. You haven't created your element yet. You know, you out here and you're trying to figure it out. You've been away for a long time. These are the people who you was with before you went away, and you have learned so much and you gained so much, and you know, you are different from when you went in. But you also are also the same person who you was when you went in. And also even the same person who you was when you went in, you may not have necessarily been of the past. You just got kind of caught up. And that there could be a rekindling. Wasn't really interested. You know, like not really interested. Like I've appreciated the time and I'm ready to move on and all that stuff. But also very open to whatever the universe has, because I mean, you talking true love. If he could be the man of my dreams, like I ain't really see how that was gonna happen. But I mean, the universe is amazing. You know, like they could turn him right around real quick. You know, he might get he might become an entrepreneur that you know, moves, takes me with him, get a whole nother set of friends, actually is in his element, doing what he loves to do, doing what he's good at, and has the time to be home and be family, and also has the ambition to go out and get the work done and bring home the money, and also able to appreciate me for my artistry, and my ability to apply that to a family at home. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't see him being my dream come true man. But if the universe could do something like that, then of course he could be my dream come true man. You know, I'm not saying that all I described was a dream come true man, but those things would fit the description enough, you know, for me to change my mind about being with him. Because at this point in my life, if you're not my dream come true man, I'm so good. Like, I'm like, it's me and my daughter. I done been through so much, and I finally found peace and happiness with myself. I'm so thankful. My mind is good. I don't want to lose my mind. Definitely ain't about to risk losing my mind off of stress, which I'm allergic to, which is what sends me to the hospital and breaks me down and all that stuff like that. I don't need it. Yeah, it makes me do that. Ugh. I don't need it. Like, I want to think about it. I don't even need it. Like, just to think about it makes me just, unnerves me. So, you know, like, you ain't the dream come true, man. Woman, I don't know. Whatever. If you ain't my dream come true partner, I ain't interested. But this is how those signs do its thing in your life. This is how it does it in my life. The numbers, the birds, the creatures I never knew, existed. You know, some of the not so common things that have crossed my path is the mole cricket. The walking stick has crossed my path twice. Once in Mexico, once out here in New Orleans, downtown, like in the hood part of downtown. Well, yeah, we say downtown is different from like the tourist, but this like the tourist downtown, like anyways, you wouldn't expect to see. I wouldn't think no walking bug is gonna be around there. So like the little walking stick that look like a stick with the legs, yeah, like crawl on my feet, crawl on my clothes. So twice that's happened. And it come with the message. Again, I don't remember what that message was, but I also feel like I need to start writing every encounter and maybe possibly do a book. The universe is trying to give me these entrepreneurial opportunities. Considering with my conditions and stuff like that, it's very difficult for me to keep a 9-to-5 type job, or you know, like any of those type things. It's just very difficult. It's been tried and it's not really working. But the universe always provides. Always provides. Right now, I ain't got no money right now. But I got gas in my car. I got fresh food in my refrigerator. Somebody bought me the ladybug. Blessed me with, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like the universe always provides. So there'll always be opportunities for me. And these days in my life, I don't stress about the possibility of struggling, because I have been blessed enough by God, by the universe, by my angels, by ancestors, by angels, by life, by me, my highest self, enough to come to believe that it's going to be all right. Like, if for some reason there was no food in the refrigerator, I probably need to fast. That's how I'm thinking. And if there's no food in the refrigerator and I don't feel like I'm supposed to be fasting, it's like, hey, God, what's up? And then out the blue, somebody giving away food. I get invited to a party and they just got buku extra fruits and vegetables, or maybe what's the name of the party? It's like an Ifa party. Is it Bembe? I don't know, but it's like at these parties, you know, it's usually to acknowledge an Orisha, and when you acknowledge the Orisha, they usually have a big altar, and you bring things to the altar. And many of the common Orisha, there is a lot of fruit brought to the altar. So like if I go to one of these things, gatherings, or I get invited to one of these gatherings, you know, after it's over, they offer the fruit to the people. So people come, bring the fruit to the Orisha to acknowledge the Orisha, and then afterwards the fruit is taken from the altar. So I would leave. This ain't happened before, but this is how the universe works in my life. I could go to this thing, somebody invite me, I go, and then I leave with fruit that lasts me for 2 weeks. Oranges and mangoes and pineapples and you know, squash, and you know, this me thinking about possibly Oshun altar. So all these yellow and orange fruit. So I think I have said enough. I'm thankful. And yeah, please subscribe. Please like. Only share with people who you think it will help. And gonna sparkle, y'all. And leave me some sparkly things in the comments, because I like those type of things.